some tech.
All right. Hey. It's your girl. Oh, I'm too bright. It's your girl, Moni 69 Ways, and I'm here with Tamika Zen, and we are here to talk about Tyler Perry's Sisters, Season 9, Episode 4. Sorry for our lateness, our tardiness. Yes, we had some technical difficulties, if you can imagine, backstage here. We got another
Mhm.
member.
Hey, everybody.
Candy
Hey,
Love.
can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
we good. Like, girl, it was a struggle back here. The struggle was real for us
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
with the mic situation. But nevertheless, we are here to talk about episode 4. So, what are y'all thoughts on this episode? Damn.
Go
Don't
ahead.
all speak at once. Look. Don't all speak at once. Okay.
This is another tough one, which I had a feeling it was going to be that. It was a couple things that ticked me the hell off that I was just like, why? Like some stuff, we know how they do. They got to throw in the drama and the awkwardness that sometimes is just very unnecessary. So, and then of course it was two other people that ticked me off. I'll wait till we get there. But overall, it was kind of what I expected as far as Karen and Zach went.
Okay. Candy.
It was a heavy episode. Karen, Lord Jesus, poor thing. She made me feel like it was real. Um,
Mhm.
oh gosh, her listen, I don't even want to go in, but it's just she just did her thing and she sold the episode for me. If it wasn't for her, child, it'll be a zero. Cause
Oh
Rich,
no, not
I could put my whole size 10 up his ass, okay?
oh no, not a whole size 10.
Yeah, the whole 10 up his ass. And it might be a 10 and a half if I ain't took my blood pressure pill.
Lord have mercy. Rich, you will spare tonight, okay? Because Candy she was ready for you with Tim's and all. But yes.
Okay?
Let's say hi to some people. Hey, Lemon Kush, Peppa, how are you? Renee, you give it a 6 out of 10. Okay. Hey, Jaden. Okay. Yes, it was heavy with the whole Karen part. I agree with that. And Rich and Penelope as coming in at the end, yeah, really wrecked my nerves. I ain't gonna hold you. What was that? What did
I
Tamika
wish
get?
Maurice could have stabbed his hand with them damn scissors. Ah!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay,
Oh
we
Lord, now I can't hear y'all again. I'm on my phone, y'all. I'm gonna try to come out and come back in.
Okay.
okay. Yeah, so the start of this episode is with Karen coming home. Instead of two babies, she comes home with one, as we all know. Um, but Pam is at her house waiting, and Danny came in like, "Girl, why there's two of everything? What's going on?" And then because Pam, nobody told Pam nothing. Pam is
I
so
think that was so
clueless,
stupid. That was
right?
so
Like,
stupid.
I'm like, how Pam get access to her apartment? And then nobody, so everybody forgot about Pam, I guess.
Right.
But yeah. So Pam was like, Danny had to realize nobody told her, but she just said she, no. It took a minute for them to say that she lost one, and Danny was trying to cover it up, like
But Danny could have did better than that. All she had to do was say it was only one. She like, I don't have time to go into that. Why the heck you do? You could tell her right quick. So when she see Karen, it ain't got to be all the theatrics and dramatics. You ain't had. She could have told her,
But
one passed away.
Pam gonna have follow up questions. We ain't got time to play 21 questions with Pam.
But she could have told her something. So when she said, "Where my sweet babies? Where my baby?" She wouldn't have said that. But then that's what really broke Pam, Karen down, and then seeing all double up everything, and then you saw the sign, Aranetta and Zakisha. I said, okay,
Yeah, we already know Pam is ghetto. Oh, look, only Pam will have that.
yes, Jayla, we not hating on Maurice. No, I said I wanted Maurice to stab Rich with them scissors. No, ma'am, I'm with
Oh, we like
Maurice's.
Maurice. We like Maurice
Yeah, we
and
like
all his
Maurice.
antics.
Yeah.
Ah, so Mickey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So so she came in and I ain't know Karen was like right behind her. So came in. Karen looked a mess. She looked so distraught. She went straight to the room.
Hmm. Yeah, I
She
was mad at that part. I actually said last week, even though I saw that clip of Pam, being like, "Hey, where's the babies?" I was like not even really thinking about her going there and decorating and setting everything up, which means she did know that she went to the hospital going labor. So that pisses me off with them even more because it's like, why would y'all not update her and be like, this, what's going on? Nobody out of all of y'all, I get it's crazy and y'all was worried about Karen and that might not have been the first thing to come to your mind. But then once y'all knew for sure that, the baby was gone, I was literally saying in my review, like, I hope the girls get there before her and being as though she had two of everything, we want to kind of eliminate that other one so that, you're not dealing with that when you coming in because the emotions is already going to be high. You're going to be grieving and that's going to be a trigger. And then they got Pam standing in the living room full of two of every damn thing with the sign, like y'all said. And she talking about, where's those babies? And I mean, Danny did try to warn her at the last damn minute of like, oh my God, but it was already too late. I was like, are y'all serious with this? And I know they like tried to have a little bit of humor in it, but I felt like that was so jacked up.
yeah, we was checked out. I'm like, damn, y'all forgot about Pam?
Yeah.
Because she had them ghetto signs with the
Didn't
daddy
she?
names.
Yeah, that was
Zakisha and
just like
Aranetta.
extra.
I said, Lord have mercy. Only Pam. But I like that I like that part about her, but due to the fact that only one baby made it, I was like, Lee, they should have told her.
I could understand if she came home the next day, but it was 3 days later. Pam should have. Yeah, yeah. They had time to tell her. I know it was a lot going on at the hospital, but they had time to tell Pam who's the welcome wagon. But yeah, she went straight to that room. Like Karen is too through. She is depressed. She's going through a postpartum and she grieving. And she did not even want to. And Aaron's so happy for his baby, rightfully so, his baby Faith. And she even touched the baby. What are your thoughts on that? And Mama Lisa is up there doing all the business.
And didn't I say that last week? I was just taking a wild guess, but I was like, don't be surprised if
Yep.
she don't want to touch that baby. That happens in real life. Like, and
Yeah.
the fact that so many people, and I get it, they want them to move on, and we know Tyler could drag it out the same way I didn't want to see that birth going on for 3 damn episodes. I really don't want to see this going on for 3 episodes either, but I feel like that's very realistic. When you depressed,
Yeah.
you don't give a damn. You don't want to get up, you don't want to eat, you don't want to wash, you don't want to drink, you don't want to hear nobody telling you, oh, you should do this and you should do that. All of that goes out the window. So you're dealing with postpartum and depression. You're not thinking about nothing that these people was talking about. So I get people being like, "Oh, she should just be
I'm
like, I got the
frozen.
other baby left," and Jack should just be like, "I got my other son left." But that's not realistic. Nobody is gonna come out saying that.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Look at
true.
my. I'm frozen. I'm frozen.
I was about to say, damn, Mo, you done went, got a blackout going on.
I don't know what's going on over here.
But yeah, I'm with Tamika. I understand the whole situation of everybody wanting her to move on to be better, but she can't get better because she got to get through it. You can't get through it just by covering it up. And yeah, she needs to eat to keep her strength up. And yeah, we don't want her to have no blood clots because then she'll be back in a whole other situation, and we don't want that for her. But she'll move when she's ready to move. And it looked like she had on that a blanket, a quilt sweater or something. I don't know. I said, Lord, Karen ass gonna burn up in that damn bed, but she don't care. She's not feeling it. She's not here for nothing. And Aaron, baby, sir, that's your baby until Karen says, "All right, give me my baby." But Aaron, sir, do your due diligence and do your job. Be a father.
Mm,
Congratulations.
Right. Exactly. That's just what they have to do. That's just
yeah,
it.
it was just tough to see Karen. Oof,
Mm-mm.
tough for her. Dang, she didn't want to breastfeed.
Yeah.
The baby was crying at one point. Mama Lisa
Mm-mm.
said, "The baby, your body's reacting to the baby cry." And the baby just about to be a formula baby, okay? Um it's hard to breastfeed enough. It's hard to sometimes it's hard for women for the baby to latch on to be breastfed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
And,
think
and
she
babies be feeling they feel when they feel negative. They know negative energy when they feel,
mm-hmm.
Oh
when it's
yeah,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
mm-hmm.
most
Yeah.
Hmm.
definitely.
Hey P
Yes.
Bronson.
Hey P Bronson. What Renee say? Karen don't want Aaron's baby. She wants see, didn't I say that last week?
She's settling. She's
I said
settling.
that last week. I'm like, she gonna be really mourning because this Zach
Yeah.
baby of all babies, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she ain't gonna have that connection with him no more. Only thing they gonna be connecting is the grieving part of
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah,
child they lost. So that's the only
yeah.
connection they're gonna have. So, which is sad, but yeah, she didn't want to. I'm like, girl, you just gonna have your booze to leak. She said she willing to have it dried up. She's like, I don't want to breastfeed anyway. So
Go and wrap them
Yeah.
things up in some cabbages, child.
okay.
Hmm.
Go and wrap them up in some cabbages and call it a day.
That
I
part.
understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's pretty much with Karen. She's in the bed. Mama Lisa trying to, talk her out the bed and stuff. And then at one point, her and Lisa and Pam tried to get her some soup and something to drink. And she said, y'all leave me alone. I want to sleep. She said only time she don't feel pain or something is if she sleeps or something. Or she don't feel all the feelings if she sleeps.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
So
felt so bad for her. I'm like,
um,
oh, poor
at first I
thing.
thought she mean like a permanent sleep. I was like,
I did too for a
I
second.
said,
Yeah.
wait a minute. I said, what?
Yeah. Mama Lisa was like, huh? What do you mean, baby?
Okay. I'm like, wait a
Please
minute.
clarify for me. Clarify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cause that's important in this stage because you is
Yeah.
grieving and postpartum. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's real. Like I'm so glad they're keeping it real, not dramatic, not over the top. Like this is realistic feelings that people be having for real. Like I just want to go to sleep. Even
Hmm.
even if it's just the simplest thing. Um, it could be a car accident, somebody having they be in pain. I just want to sleep the pain away. It could be anything, and people just be.
Yeah.
I just want to go to sleep so I don't feel it, and just let me sleep. And I understand. I felt Karen, everything she said. I felt it. I said, "Child, I understand. Just let me
Mm-hmm.
sleep my pain away." And it could
That
be
part.
mental pain. It ain't got to be physical. It could just be mental. Just let me sleep, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much Karen and what she got going on at the house. She came home with one baby, and she don't want to deal with the baby. She really want to deal with nothing, the baby nor her feelings, let alone people who's there to take care of her. So Um,
Mhm.
we're gonna see how long she will be in this space before somebody, unless Mama Lisa slap her and make her go see somebody.
But
Yeah,
why Mama Lisa made that
I,
soup and she said, "Ooh, that soup stank." I don't like that smell.
And that's the mama recipe soup or something. I was like the grandma recipe. I was like,
Yeah,
Lord
she
have
was like,
mercy.
Ooh, that stank. I said, Lord, them hormones is really kicking, boy.
Mm-hmm.
She's
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
Hey Daria, how
Hey,
you doing?
Daria.
Yeah, so that's what's happening over there, Cameron. So we're gonna move over. Danny and Rich there are back at work. Everybody back at work this week. So what's his name? Danny and it's not Rich. Danny and who?
Maurice. No, that clown boy.
Tony.
Tony.
Look, I'm forgetting these names because they are not a mother effing factor over
Okay.
here.
At
Okay.
all.
But yeah, they are back at work and she's still thinking about Danny's still thinking about Karen, of course, rightfully so. And Tony is still there till he make his decision, I guess. And then that white guy, what's his name? Uh
Bozo the clown.
yeah, him. He came up there. He approached. I'm like, why would you approach Danny?
Child.
She assaulted you the first time. It's like, hello. Like, why would you go back to your abuser?
Right. I would have went over the river and through the woods to avoid Danny, okay?
Okay,
That
like
heifer threw coffee on me.
that part. That's not like, why would you approach her and talking smack at the same time? Like, how do you get win the settlement money for assaulting me?
How you know I want money? That's personal. That's private. God doggone it.
You know they gossip over there. They
It
gossip.
playing telephone.
That part.
Mhm.
I was like, go ahead then, just throw the coffee on him again. That's what she said. I got some hot coffee. You best leave me alone. And then we also see with Tony coming back later, say he made a decision and he thanked her for helping with the decision. Like he took her advice and he quit his job. And she is not thrilled because he was like, I know you don't want to do the long distance and I know you would not come to Alaska, so he quit his job. Hilarious.
I don't
Child.
give a damn about Tony. I don't understand why we are being like he is being forced down our throat. He's a series regular now, and it's like for what? Because this girl don't even act like she interested in you like that. Y'all been having mess with y'all since the freaking beginning, and I don't understand. Like I get it because I kept saying that's on him. The way he kept trying to make it like, oh well, if you moved with me, then knowing damn well she ain't gonna want to move to no freaking Alaska. At the end of the day, if you gonna choose to go, go. If you gonna stay, I'm like, he's supposedly allegedly supposed to have like all these credentials and military experience and everything else. If you got the job there, you could get the job somewhere else. But to say like, oh, okay, I'll listen to you and I'm following what you said and I'm choosing you and I'm staying here because I'm like, boy, if you don't get the hell up out my damn face, like, oh, I don't care for their relationship at all or that whole
Well,
storyline.
yeah, nobody cares.
Mm-mm. I am
I
with
was hoping
Tamika.
they would break up. Like after
Yeah,
the
and they
whole
tricked us last season. Like they had them broke up.
yeah, because his job was on the line. She was getting fired and
Mm-hmm.
because he put in for her to take a class to up her career or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was like favoritism. Nobody told him to do that.
Yep.
So
And when you mind your business, things don't happen. No bad things don't happen. You mind your business, everything. We wouldn't be going through this, sir. Mind your business, because
exactly
she did not show no interest in wanting to go move up. Not at all.
that part.
Oh, now
You
you go
still have
quit
a
your
job.
job, child. Bye. She don't even act like she like you. Like she shows you how she really feels. She don't really care for you like that. She could take you or leave you. Like for
Hmm.
real. Only thing you
That's what she
good
said.
for
She ain't moving.
is batting balls. Okay, that's all you good for is batting balls. Okay.
That part. That's what I said. She don't care. She said,
No.
"I'm not going." She said, I could do without you, with or without
Mm-hmm.
you." So yeah, and I don't know what he think. I hope he got some savings.
Not if
because
he asked for her money.
I don't think he. I know he don't think that Danny's gonna take care of him,
Shit. Baby, bye.
and he got kids.
And an ex-wife. And
Mm-mm.
we can't never leave her out because, baby, she walked up into your house. So she
That
always gonna
part.
be included.
Okay, and the klepto kids,
Yeah.
especially the
Oh,
young.
them thieves, especially a kleptomaniac.
Oh, you better go call your ex-wife. That's what I would tell them. Like,
Mm-mm.
we are. I'm not taking care. Like, yeah. So how you gonna pay rent? You is not about to move in and here in my studio apartment.
Okay. It's
Okay,
cluttered enough.
that part.
It wasn't big enough for me and Zach, and we slept separately. Just think about us sleeping together. It's not enough room for us, sir. No.
No,
Oh, mm-mm-mm. Nobody cares about them.
Preston. Okay, Jay. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to who else? What happened this episode? Oh, Zach and Fatima. Zach is going through what Karen is going through. Then he's grieving the loss of, he named the baby Taylor Forever or something, Forever Taylor, something. Grieving the baby, and Fatima is asking, is he okay? Because mind you, she is leaving to go to work, and she is worried about him, and she think I think she was trying to stay with him. Sorry, stay with him or whatever, but she had to. He just said, he okay. He encouraged her to go work and stuff like that. So, and then later we see that Aaron came over with some pastries, and because mind you, he took the stuff that Pam had over at Karen house for his baby in his car. So he went over to see Zach, bought him some pastries, and he had the baby stuff in the car. And he said he was on his way to give it to Goodwill or what have you, give it away. And but he stopped by to check on him and also to see what he want him to do with his baby stuff. Or he want to keep it for him and Fatima baby. So what are your thoughts on this whole Zach
It was a
Aaron?
nice. It was a nice moment for them. It was a nice moment. I appreciated, Aaron, you know, not being a bigger person because it was nothing, no competition at the time. It was just, being able to let Zach have his emotions and say what he has to say, and just embracing him as a man, hugging him like real men cry, real men hug. They embrace each other, and they comfort each other. So I did appreciate them showing that. And I do want to throw in, Zach mentioned his mom passing away. So
Yeah,
there's a
he had a lot of
little,
loss. Yeah.
yeah. So he did mention his mom, which, that happened in the Zatima of it all. But
Zatima verse. That's what.
yeah. So I did appreciate him mentioning that. So we do know that they've caught up, you know,
I mean, it's
with
kind
that.
of they catch up and they don't. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
It's yeah. Zatima is still in his own universe, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
they just borrow what they want and bring it over to sisters. I guess.
They borrow some sugar to borrow some milk. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, that was like you said, it was sweet. He brought up his mom. Yeah, I'm like, dang. Oh, I'm like, okay, where's the little boy? Where's the kid you got now? Like, where's Chicken Nugget? I know he ain't back in with his mama,
I
the one
think he
who's
said he was
raggedy.
trying to get custody of. Did he have like a nanny or something? I think they mentioned last week that he's with somebody like
Child,
didn't they mention that?
I
Am I
don't know.
was I dreaming? I don't know. I thought they mentioned the little boy be with somebody during the day or whatever. I don't know. Okay, I might be wrong.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
we
No, I
hear you
hear
can't
you.
now.
hear y'all. I don't know what is going on, child.
You can't hear us? Nope.
Okay, I can hear y'all
Okay,
now
Jeff.
because I don't know. 1 minute my phone is bugging. 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 1 minute my phone is bu
Next minute, my laptop is bugging. I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we hear you.
yeah, I could hear y'all now. They
Okay, so
said Michael was with his aunt on that episode. So I'm
okay.
like, who's his aunt? Where's this aunt? Is this aunt like his
Right.
sister's? I mean, his mother's sister. Because I don't know Zach to have any, sister that he would be staying with. That's the most we heard about Michael. And then I agree with Candy. I loved, love, love, love. That was one of my favorite parts. The scene with him and Aaron and him checking in on him and bringing the donuts. And even though he didn't really want to open up fully to Fatima, it wasn't like he got nasty with her either. He was letting her know, like, it's not your fault. It don't have nothing to do with you. It's nothing that you could do for me right now. I just kind of have to go through it and feel what I'm feeling. But at the same time, being like, oh, I'm all right. And she like, all the damn stuff you've been through, you not all right. And, that's understandable. Like, nobody's expecting you to be all right when you just went through this shooting and you went through losing your
Right.
child and everything like that. I also find it interesting. Not only did Zach bring up his mother, but apparently everybody know that Fatima's pregnant already. Cause he brought up that too and was saying like, just in case I'm gonna hold on to some of the stuff because you want it for you and Fatima, baby. And then you had I think Andy bringing it
Mm-hmm.
up later when she's talking to Fatima. So I was like, oh, so everybody just know? Because I was wondering, did Zach tell him about the baby or did
Mm-hmm.
Karen? That was an all screen thing, I guess. But so yeah, they are kind of catching it up with Zatima, if you will. But I love that part, and I like how they hugged and how it wasn't nothing with him being funny towards Zach or Zach being funny towards him. It was just two men being open and honest with each other and having
Right.
compassion and having a good brotherly type of moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to see it as well because we know they came a long ways, and yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate the brotherly bond that they
Mm-hmm.
formed.
P. Bronson, I ain't never seen Aaron in church.
Look, not even since he came into look on the screen.
He right. I never since he came to
Before
Sister's
he
World,
turned,
I have never seen him in the church.
right before his wife off herself in front of Karen.
Oh
Yeah, we never
gosh.
seen it. We just heard
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, that was
Karen been
random.
through a lot. Golly. Jesus.
Karen, Zach, everybody been
She had.
But
through
the
their good
lady
share.
unalived herself in front of her and you still dealing with the man that child? I don't know. That's a lot.
That's why I said
Mm-hmm.
she needs some real therapy. I know we seen Danny do a little fake therapy because to me that still wasn't enough. But I would love, and we've even heard
She
Zach
need
and
a
seen
grief
Zach, even though he was
therapist.
fighting with it.
Mm,
Yeah, like therapy. She needs some therapy bad, so
grief
bad.
therapy. Yeah, yeah, grief
Yeah,
therapy for sure.
she needs it.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Yes. So, and then we get to Andy is back at the office, and we finally see what's his name? Uh,
Hating.
yeah, facing the place, Hayden, who like to go down
Okay.
on silver coochies.
Glit
Um,
right. Glitter.
I would never forget that. But anyway, we finally see Peanut Head Hayden. There, Andy is back at the office. He approached her. He was on some like he was trying to be like nice, nasty as usual, and then he apologized. I'm like, she like, what do you want? Like, why are you in my face? And then he trying to low key see where Gary is at. He was like, you the one that's you married to him or whatever or something. Was married to him or engaged to him or something. And she was like,
hmm
the key word it was. And we ain't see Gary since episode 1. And we're on episode 4. So I don't know when Gary will make a reappearance.
He can
But
stay wherever he at.
because last time we saw him, he
Mm-hmm.
was shooketh. Okay.
Cause he stressed me out every time he come on the camera. Cause he finna do something stupid. He just tell me he just stresses me out. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would normally stress me out, but I want to see him see what his next move gonna be. Like, you control
Mm-mm-mm.
your memory back. Like, what's up with that? But anyway, he trying to see what Gary is at, and she don't know. She haven't seen Gary either, and she been dealing with Karen, and he low key trying to shade her body count, and then she had to tell like, okay, what about Tamara, the woman you laid up with,
Mm.
been a simp for?
Yeah.
So, it's like
Uh.
he was out of pocket. He was so out of pocket, as usual. But we are not shocked. And she said, you are an employee and I am a partner, so you can take this at another firm.
Okay.
Keep playing,
Bye bye.
right?
Toodles.
And eventually Fatima came to work, and they was talking. She asked how Andy asked how Fatima's doing, cause and how her and the baby is doing. I'm like, she said they fine. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to go to the doctor because you had a hell of a
Okay.
nights, a couple of nights, few nights. Okay, you need to go to the doctor and do an ultrasound or something on you to make sure the baby's okay. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So she said she's fine. Then she was just saying about how Zach is in the state of mind he is in for his grieving. And she also, Andy shared that she is not sleeping um,
Mm-hmm.
due to the tragic of the whole situation, hostage situation of her seeing Hudson blasting Jasmine, unaliving her, and all that stuff. So she just hear gunshots.
Mm-mm-mm.
And she also dealing with the thinking about her friend. Like she's happy that her friend bringing home a her child Faith, but she also just like damn about Forever Taylor.
Yeah.
It's like damn,
That was another real moment too. And I'm glad
yeah,
Fatima was like, you'd have been through a lot too, dealing with Hudson and that crazy girl.
yeah,
And I'm glad they finally talked about it because it's like when they gonna mention the heist, the robbery, or whatever you want to call it, the hostage situation. Like when are we gonna talk about that? But I'm glad she brought it up because she did go through a lot as well. They had to go straight to the hospital.
mm-hmm.
Eh, you know. So I did appreciate them uh bringing that up and discussing it, sharing her feelings. And Andy was like, what she said, like her life flashed before her eyes. She didn't think she was gonna be here. And I was like, Lord have mercy, it's just a
Mhm.
traumatic episode. Jeez Louise.
Exactly, and that's real too. And it's like we so accustomed to pushing back past things and trying to go to the next thing, and especially when you have stuff happen like that back to back, and then you trying to be there for your friend or your loved one. It's almost like you get an adrenaline rush, and you're not really thinking about anything that's happening, anything else that's happening, because you focusing on that particular situation, and you want to be able to take your friend pain away, and you can't. You really trying to figure out like what can you do for her, how can you be there for her and help her through it. And if you feeling that way, imagine how she's feeling when she's the one that's in that situation. And then having that reminder like, girl, you just finished going through this too. Like, I know it's plenty of times me and my girlfriends for different situations and reasons have had to say that to each other, like, take a moment, take a breath, and think about what you just been through too. That be giving you damn PTSD for real, for real. You can't even sleep and you hearing shots in your sleep. Like, nah, girl, you need a therapist too. Like, we need to get a couple of different therapists lined up.
Somebody said
Mm-mm.
don't get blues therapists.
Yeah, I saw that. I had to
Yeah.
chuckle. I'm
All
like,
Queens men, yeah, we don't want
yeah.
blue therapists, Lord no.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes we do overlook ourselves by thinking about other people, not realizing, we done had our own trauma,
Mm-hmm.
that we need to handle as well as, my friend just damn near died. But I'm not even thinking about me. I'm thinking about her. And we
Right.
gotta always, like, not put ourselves on the back burner as well. Put ourselves on the back burner to try to, be strong for somebody else. But we can't be strong for somebody else if we're not strong for ourselves. So that was a real moment. I appreciate them for showcasing that as well.
Yeah, it was a lot of real moments. There's a lot going on. Child. Oof. We at the bank, y'all. We are at the bank, y'all. We see Maurice. Maurice is back on the scene. With
Thank God.
Becky. I don't know her name. I forgot her name. The other bank teller, who was giving him a hard time. Now they kind of on cool grounds, with each other, even though they gave each other hell, last season. Uh, he at the bank, he up to the same shenanigans, and he see that Sabrina is saying hello. She's saying hello to everyone, and she's saying it in a sad way. So he noticed that, so he went to her office, to check up on her, and she was just talking about the whole Karen of it all and the sadness of it all. But she also had good news too for herself when she found out that her embryos, the gender of her embryos, I don't know how many she had. I don't remember her saying how many did she have. I
Did she say she
forgot.
had 4, maybe?
That's what I said. I can't remember the number to be
Mm-hmm.
exact, but I know she had more than 2. Yeah, but it's all males. She had all boys, and yeah. And she said she don't know how to feel because what is Karen going through. She want to be excited, but it's a lot going on. And Maurice had Mitch and Rich regularly behind. And what's his name? The Money? Is his name The Money? The other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he mentioned Rich. She said, I don't want to talk about no Rich. I don't want to see Rich F Rich. And then he walked his ass up in her place of business. I'm looking like, don't have nobody have security, like nobody
I never
is.
saw that in the bank before. You just walk your ass into the
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no.
no, they ain't got security because he like walked right directly to her office, coming in on her. And then she was like, "What the hell
Mm-hmm.
you doing here?" Then he got rowdy. Then Maurice got the golden shears, scissors. I was like, "Oh Lord, Maurice about to cut somebody."
Maurice said bottom right hand drawer, bottom right
Oh,
hand
right
drawer.
hand drawer, right? The taser.
Okay, light him up.
Oh Lord, I hate that. Gosh. Oh, that's Paige. Her name is Paige. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah. Nobody
mean,
cares.
it's
But
a
Paige is a
temporary.
biatch.
It should be. We'll see how long that lasts because they kind of on the same wavelength for his attitude. Um. So he
I
came
was so
in
disgusted with this. What is he here for? Like, why? Why is
because
Penelope coming out, girl? I would
Andy
have tased his ass
blocked
soon
him
as
in her
Maurice
phone.
would have said that. Yeah,
She
like
blocked
that
him.
should have gave you the hint. I don't want to talk to your
Thank
ass. What
you.
else do we need to talk about?
Yeah, because it's like low key stalking now, and she had grounds for to say it's stalking because she blocked you. That's the first sign she don't want to talk to you. You're already broken up, so where is there? And then you have words.
You're like, why are you going back and forth with me? Why? Why are you going?
Uh,
Why are you going back and forth with me, sir? I don't even understand. What is this? What are you here for? What you what? What do you want?
he think that she slept with the money, and whenever they went to that uh work trip, she did. She said she didn't, and that she ain't never took it that far with the money. And I believe it. That's not in Sabrina. I'd be shocked if
Right.
she did. That'd be like some other, like a Danny situation or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But not Sabrina. She don't give me that personality. But I'd be shocked if her the money did go there when they went on their work trip. But yeah, so he using that as an excuse. He said, "Man, you act like you don't like me or something." He said, "I'm like, are you serious?
But what
Are
are you
you?"
here for? I don't understand. Why did you come to my job? Tell me. What did he? I might have missed it because I was dozing in and out. Why did he come to her job?
He said he has something to say or something they need to talk about. I don't know what it
That's
is, but
that's what I'm saying. This is annoying me.
and it,
I'm more like don't understand why this is being dragged out the way it is. Like, move the hell on. What are you here for?
and why they coming to the girl job?
It's nothing for us to talk about.
And then Penelope
Exactly.
is coming in. I don't
What the
like
hell
that.
Penelope want to see say something to her for?
She must want that bottom, what,
They
right
annoying
drawer,
me with that
left
whole
drawer, whatever.
situation.
She gonna get tased. Child. Hopefully Maurice can come in and help the girl Sabrina out because Penelope and Rich in the same room with her again. I'm like, what y'all need to talk about? Y'all already talked enough, honestly, outside of Rich place of business that he
Right.
doing unsanitized things and that's funny. She
Right. Oh,
said,
nasty ass. I'm gonna call D heck on you.
"Oh Lord," and she already
I'm
said like,
so freaking annoyed with this.
"Yeah, same
Like,
here."
I would have rather they went deeper into her. I would have rather they went deeper into her having the conversation with Maurice because I didn't hear how many embryos it was either. I just heard that she knows the sex and it's boys. But even when she mentions the part about, Karen and, her feeling like she can't really do nothing for her and all of that, I would have also liked to hear how this affected her because as somebody that is now trying to get pregnant and then you seen your friend in this scary situation knowing that y'all could have lost her and she lost one of her babies, that got to be scary for you too to think about what your experience is going to be with the pregnancy. Like, I would rather they go deeper into that than this whole freaking Rich and Penelope shit. Like, why is these people still here? They can go. I'm
Yeah,
so annoyed with
Penelope
that
can
whole
go
story, y'all.
wherever
I'm
her brother
sorry.
at. Yeah, Penelope can go wherever her brother at because we ain't see him in
Right.
some
They can go
episodes.
to hell.
Yeah, they can move on. Um, yeah, I don't know what they want with her. And Sabrina is like she is trying to get revenge or payback because she don't like us. She hate Andy. She was trying to sleep with what's his name?
Robin.
Robin, which was true. She was trying to sleep.
Yeah, I
She
just said
does
that last week that she was trying to get with Robin, and she probably would have jumped on damn Tony too. He talking about some, oh well, at least she warned me, you don't. So if you feel like I don't, why are you standing in my face in my damn job? Shit.
right. Oh, I hope she used that taser. You'll use her. Yeah, use the taser. Like, or call security if they have any. Call Maurice. Okay, put back up because y'all is not finna come to my place of business and then don't want to leave. Like, what's that about? Like, you need a restraining order. Straight up.
On
Anyway,
both of them.
yeah, on both of them if you truly done with them. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened on Sisters. Y'all have any other thoughts? What went down? Because there was a lot of heavy situations and discussions being had due to a great deal of loss and dealing with grief and depression and postpartum.
Mm-hmm. PTSD, child.
Self
Oh.
no self care.
Mm-mm.
I,
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a heavy episode. But Rich and his raggedy ass has made it annoying. Like,
him
it
and
was. Oh,
Tony.
yeah. Like, why? Go away from me with this, Apollo. Nobody cares. Um, yeah, it was a good episode. It was just, the Rich and Penelope just took it down here because, like, why are we even here, Ike? Um, I do want them to explore more on the, the PTSD, even with Zach, his PTSD shit, dealing with the Gary and Hudson thing, you know, explore that, like the grief of losing a baby, and we can delve into that a little bit. It don't have
Oh,
to, huh?
I said, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we can dive into that a little bit more. It don't have to be heavy, heavy, but it still can be like a conversation, It can
Mm-hmm.
be a conversation. Yeah.
Tamika, you got any words? Are you there?
Yeah. Um,
Keep muting yourself. Uh-oh. Keep muting herself.
There you go. Uh-oh. She do keep muting herself.
Say something, Tamika.
no, it's my laptop, child. I don't know what's going on, but this thing is bugging out. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, this thing is bugging out, child. I agree with Candy. I want to see those same things, and I was curious because I felt like we mostly saw, like Zach reaction as far as the baby and Karen reaction. We didn't get that much of Aaron, so I was happy, like I said, for that part that they showed when Aaron going over to Zach and seeing him there with the baby. But I kind of want to see an interaction with him and Karen too, even though she probably ain't gonna want to be bothered with him because the only thing we really heard him mention is that when he went in there, she was sleeping and he was like, "Oh, don't you think we should just let her sleep?" So I want to see like how they gonna maneuver or try to maneuver with baby Faith. Um, that's really it. I just want Rich and Penelope going. Lord, they working my nerves. I can't take them and Tony. Like somebody got to damn go. And I want to see Andy go after this doctor. We know now that her. She spoke to what's his name? I don't forgot his name, but the other doctor, and he let her know
Vaughn?
that it's been other complaints, and I want her to go do her
Is it
research
Dr.
on that. Yeah,
Vaughn?
Dr.
I don't
Vaughn.
know.
I want her to go. I think so. I think so. I
Okay.
definitely want her to do her investigation on that and sue that damn hospital.
Yeah, sue that hospital for all it's worth.
Yeah,
Like, that doctor need to go. For real. That doctor need to go for real because that
yeah.
ain't it.
Hmm.
So I'm glad Dr. Vaughn he said he don't supposed to be sharing this information since she a lawyer and all. I was like, but he said he could have been resigned, but he decided to stick around because try to care and protect the people, his people that come through being mistreated.
Right.
But yeah, so
Hmm. And they
thank
need
you,
some
Renee.
security in that damn bank too, because there's no way they should have just been able to walk through there. I don't know what kind of damn ghetto bank this is. Y'all ain't got one damn security guard.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's like
Come on, Tyler, get a security in there.
Bank of the Ghetto. Child, you see more
Excuse
who
me,
they
guys.
got up in there.
Hmm.
So that was the end of the episode. Candy, what you got? Tell people what you got coming up if you can.
So next Tuesday I'm doing Twisted Tuesdays Kids Edition. Back to school. Our kids are going back to school, and I just want to know if you would like a little dentist to minutes in your child's classroom. Um, would you like him in your Sunday school class? Would you like for him to be your child? Would you
Hell
like for him to
no.
be in your family? Can he be your godson? When he would you
Hell
want
no.
little Dennis the Menace to be in your life? Yesterday I did the Good Son, and listen, I had some revelations about that movie. I don't know. It's not what I thought it was. I don't think Henry was the problem. I think his goddamn mom and daddy was the problem. Okay. But nonetheless, yes, please join me well, I'm sorry, Sunday for all the Queens men, with EJ and Tika Deshawn, Tabika, Moochie, and Letitia. And then Tuesday, I'll be doing Dennis the Menace. And if anybody wants to join me to talk about the little menace to society, then we can do that as well. But other than that, that's all. Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm grateful for everyone who was watching because we had some technical difficulties and we still are kind of in and out of it. And thank you, Renee, for this statement because I thought the same as well. Um, Tamika, what you got coming up?
Mm-hmm. Um, well, the Shy's done, and Divorce Sisters is done. So I think the only thing that's left is BMF, All the Queen's Men, Love After Lockup. That's pretty much what I'm dealing with, and the Four Sisters. You know, like Candy said, I'll be in the club eating live on Sunday. I'm not too sure what's going on with Dexter's. We about to be like 3 episodes behind. I don't know if we're gonna do like an overall, or I have to talk to Moochie behind the scenes and find out what's going on with that P Bronson. So yeah, we'll keep y'all updated with that. And I think that's it for now. Keep your notifications on because I could be forgetting something. That's all I could think of off the top of my head.
Okay, 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 okay. For me, earlier today, I did a lunch break chat talking about the new show that's on. It's called Heart and Hustle Houston. I did talk about the first episode and the ladies. So if y'all are interested in a new series, docu-series kind of thing, you should check it out. It's on come on and yeah, check out my lunch break chat about it. The show. So it's a good show. Also, what else? Like I'm forgetting something. Oh, Beyond the Gates. I'm trying to do one this week because I got a lot of thoughts, a lot of happening. I don't do it every week anymore, but I just do it when something I want to talk about happens. So this week I definitely am gonna talk about Beyond the Gates. So yeah. Um I think that's it for now. Just make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload something. And yeah, so I think that's it for me and for the ladies. Any parting words as we get out of here?
No, ma'am. Everybody have a good night. Thank y'all for joining us.
All right. Thank you
Oh,
all for
everybody have a
joining
good
us.
night. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, during the technical difficulties. We appreciate it. We will see y'all next week. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye bye.